Hey everyone, my name is Michaela and we're about to do a 30-minute full body mat workout. This routine is designed to be challenging with light weights. Today I'll be using a set of dumbbells that are 3 pounds each. I also have my friend Sydney joining us today. She'll be doing a more challenging version of this routine. Postpartum, I am still being super gentle on my core, so I'll be doing modifications throughout that are also beginner friendly. Intervals will be 45 seconds on and 15 seconds rest, and we'll have a quick warm up and cool down as well. So get ready to sculpt. All right, for the first move in our warm up today, come onto your hands and knees, floating those hips back, and then shifting them forward into a knees down plank. Let's go. Shift them back and forward. Good, just slowly getting our bodies moving. Getting into the shoulders, into the hips. Come into a 4-point kneeling. Right arm reaches overhead and then twist, thread it through. Good, reach it up. Option to deepen through this dynamic stretch. Follow Sydney by bringing the back of the shoulder all the way down to your mat. Good, and switching arms. Left arm reaches overhead and twist, thread it through. Reach it up. Option to bring the back of that shoulder down to the mat, deepen through that stretch. All right, sending right foot forward into a low lunge. We're shifting the hips forward and back. Flowing forward and back. You've got it. Good, and switch sides. Left foot steps forward this time. Sink those hips and send them back. Find a seated position, clasp those hands behind your back, open up through the chest, neck tilts from side to side. Good, nice and gentle here. All right, let's get our workout started. Laying on your right side, hand supports the head, bringing knee to knee and toes to toes. Kiss the knees, bring toes to toes. Let's go, rotate it in and out. Option to intensify by lifting the bottom foot off the ground. Good, let's work into those glutes. Keeping those hips square to the front. Nice, make sure you're not twisting open as you bring toes to toes. Watch out for that. All right, stay here, but we're laying all the way down. Top leg extends for the next move. You're floating it back, doing 4 lifts in that position and a 4 count hold. Let's go. Lift it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it up. 2, 3, 4. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Good. Getting into that glute med. Make sure you're keeping it back in that position there. 4. Good. And lift. Hold. Good. Keep that core engaged right there. Lift. 2, 3, 4. All right, flip it around to the other side. We're doing those same 2 movements. Good. Hand supports the head, knee to knee, toes to toes. Option to keep that bottom foot down and rested, or lifting it up. Kiss the knees, toes to toes. Rotate it in, rotate it out through the hips. Good. All right, laying all the way down. Top leg extends. You're shifting it back, diagonal back behind you here. Again, we've got that 4 lifts and 4 count hold right there. Here we go. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze and lift. Hold it, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, ribs down and in. You've got it, lift. Alrighty, come on up. Reverse tabletop. You are lifting the hips and lifting one knee, then the other knee. Alternating knee lifts. Let's go. Engage those glutes. Press through the heels as you lift. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Grab both of your dumbbells here. Let's get into some arms and abs. Leaning back, palms facing up, pressing it forward and rowing it back. You're leaning back. I'm leaning back slightly. Sydney is leaning back even more to intensify. Let's go. Row it back and extend. Row it. Extend. Good. Good. Wrap that core in, focus on the muscles that you are working here. Really squeeze front of the shoulders, activate the back muscles as we row it back. All right, continuing with the core. Find ballet arms here like you are holding a big Easter egg. You're lifting one knee, opening up the arms, Lowering it, closing up the arms. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Let's go. Good. To intensify your following, Sydney, by leaning back even more as you bring those dumbbells together. Even more with that lean back. Good. Let's go. Challenge yourself. Keep those elbows lifted and shoulders down. Good. Already feeling the burn through those shoulders. All right, you will need one dumbbell for this next one. Come on to all fours. Dumbbell is in that right hand. Fly to the side, working the back of the shoulders. Option to add a leg. Left leg extends back and bring it in. Lift the arm to the side, leg behind you. Good. I'm just going to modify here with just the arm, focusing on the back of the shoulders. Good. Control and resist. Squeeze. Good. Pull up and in through the core here like someone is giving you a big hug, wrapping their arms around you from above. Good. Option to do this with or without a dumbbell. Placing that dumbbell behind that left knee, kind of wedging it in there. Donkey kickbacks. We're pulsing it out. Pulse and pulse. Lifting those toes to the sky. Let's go. Lift and lift. Good. Breathe. Good. Working those glutes. Good. Think of lifting those toes higher. Lift and lift. All right, repeating those two movements. Dumbbell comes into the left hand. We have a rear delt fly to the side. Option to add that leg. Right leg extends back and pull it in. Here we go. Or just focus on the arm to modify. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Good. With or without a dumbbell. I'm going to wedge the dumbbell at the back of the right knee here. Donkey kickback pulses, pulse and pulse. Here we go. Lift and lift. Good, keep it lifted, a few seconds left. Feel that burn. All right, drop that dumbbell out of the way. Low plank onto your elbows. We have pike to plank. And modify with those knees down. Let's go. Pike to plank. Good. Shift it back. Shift the weight forward. Grabbing both of your dumbbells. Make your way onto your back. Find a bridge position here. Arms overhead, palms facing in. Lifting those hips. Arms lower and lift. Hips lower and lift. Arms down and up. Hips down and up. Good. Press through those heels, engage through the glutes. All right, next movement, placing the dumbbells onto your hips, staying here with the bridge hip lifts, but having the right heel popped. Halfway through, we'll switch and have the left heel popped. Let's go. Right heel is popped, lifting the hips up and lower. Dumbbells rested on the hips for extra resistance. And switch, left heel popped, right heel down. All right, dumbbells together, pull over, and then knee lift. Pull over, knee lift. Option to intensify by adding that crunch, following Sydney there. Here we go. And lift, overhead, and lift. Good, drawing belly button to spine. Use your breath to guide you. Inhale, exhale. All right, we are holding those arms out in a chest fly, extending right leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4 reps. Then bringing the arms up and back to side, switching to the other leg. Here we go, right leg out and in. Following Sydney for a more intense version here. Knees in tabletop, extend and bend. Good. Lift up to that crunch and back to side. Left leg, in, out, and in, out, and in, out, and in. Good, crunch it up, back to side. All right, come on up to kneeling, bringing 2 dumbbells with you. Oops, scooching over here. You're leaning forward for 4 tricep extensions, palms facing up. Then bring that body upright. Then lean it back forward. 4 triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push those arms back as you lift up and back down to keep that engagement in the back of the arms. 2, 3, 4. All right, stay here. Arms extended out in front of you, palms facing one another as a starting position. Reach back, bring it forward, other arm, reach it back, and forward. Here you go. I'm keeping the body upright, but Sydney is doing a bit of a lean back for more intensity. Just make sure if you are doing that you're not arching through the back. You are knitting those ribs in and keeping the core engaged. Good, arms stay lifted, twisting through that upper body. Ooh, a shoulder burn right here. All right, let's have a seat. Still working into the arms, rowing those elbows in, palms facing up, then reaching overhead, creating a big, with ballet arms like you're holding a big egg. Let's go, elbows row it in, and reach it up. Row it in, squeeze through those back muscles, reach it overhead, round it out. Good, check in with your posture, really pull up tall through that upper body. Next move, extend those arms out in front of you into a V position, bicep curls, extend, bend, extend. All right. Good, now you'll want to keep those elbows in place the whole way through. Make sure they're not swinging or dropping with each rep. Hold them still. Yes, those shoulders should be burning right here. Good. All right, drop those weights. Find a high plank up on your hands. Side knee crunch, then middle. Side knee crunch, other leg, and middle. I'm modifying with knees down, only doing that side crunch. Here we go. Side knee crunch, Sydney's bringing the knee to the middle. Side knee crunch, middle. Good, keep that flat plank position here. Make sure you're not piking up. All right, we have a move for the triceps, 4-point kneeling. You are dropping those elbows down onto your mat, and then extending. This looks a bit different than a push-up. We're dropping those elbows all the way down. All right, drop them down, press into the hands, extend up. Good. To intensify, you're gonna walk those hands further away from you, shift the weight forward towards your hands. Good, that adds more resistance into those triceps. Drop them down and extend. Come onto your belly. Supermans. You are lifting upper and lower body, arms by your side, then swinging those arms overhead, opening up those legs, and we're making snow angels right here. Lower and lift. Snow angel, open and close. Lower, lift. Open and close. Good. And lift. You can always modify by keeping those hands down just under your armpits there for support. Okay, grab your dumbbell. Coming onto right hand, right knee. Dumbbell is in that left hand. You're reaching it down, then reaching it overhead, lifting that top leg. Here we go. Reach it down and modify without that dumbbell here. Down and lift. Lengthen out your head and out those toes. All right, come onto your elbow on that same side. Side plank with knee down, hip dip, and extending that top leg. Hip dip kickouts. All right, hip dip, kick it out. Or modify just with that leg down. Hip dip, kick it out. Lengthen the neck, shoulders down. Good. Those same two movements on the other side, with or without a dumbbell for this move. Reaching it down, reaching it overhead, leg lift. Let's go. Reach it down, reach it up, down, and squeeze. Ooh, feeling it in the core, in those glutes. You've got this. Drop it down onto your elbow. Same thing, hip dip with that leg extension there, kick out. or keep that top leg down. Here we go. Lower and lift. Option to kick it out. Keep breathing, keep going. This is your final move. All right, no dumbbells needed for this one. We're doing a ab move to finish off strong. Lean back with palm flips up and down. Cindy is lifting those legs up for a challenge. Let's go. Flip and flip, lean it back. Good, roll those shoulders down and back, find your posture. Wrap that core in. Good. If you're not feeling it, that means you need to lean back more or challenge yourself by lifting those legs up. All right, we're here to push ourselves. Good, choose a variation that allows you to grow. Even if it's just for a few seconds, you can manage it. Give it a shot. All right, amazing work. Let's come onto our backs for a cool down. Bring those knees into the chest and give them a squeeze. We're gonna stretch it out. Super important for your recovery. So stay with us. We're gonna do a nice gentle stretch here. Figure four stretch, crossing the right ankle over the left thigh. Open up that knee. Option to clasp behind that left thigh and draw it in towards you. Good. Push out through this right knee. Find that turn out through the hip. Stretch through the glutes. Good. Switch sides. Left ankle crosses. Option to bring it in towards you or keep that foot planted. All right, unravel, arms out in a T position, drop those knees to the right, find a twist, gaze comes to the left. Good, slowing down your breaths here. All right, draw those knees to the other side, gaze comes to the right. All right, come on up. You're extending the right leg out to the side, bend that left knee in, reach and forward fold over that extended leg. All right, switch sides, extending the left leg, bend that right leg in and fold forward. And find a seated position. Crossing the right arm across the body, back of the shoulder stretch. Here we go. And switching sides. Good, using this other hand to help draw your arm in towards you, deepening through the stretch. And release. 2 final breaths together. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. All right, amazing work today, everyone. You did it. Woo! All right, if you felt the burn today, then hit that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment below, and let me know if you'd like to see more mat workouts similar to this. See you in the next one.